Hello, welcome to episode 35 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Space Empires 4. And in the last episode, we have created our second Dyson sphere, Syria 18 over here. We can rename it if we want, but we'll go with Syria 18 because we create all these planets first before we do that. And so in hindsight, we can actually just go to any of these systems over here and build Dyson sphere there, over here and build Dyson sphere there. Trying to see if there's any system that has more than one sun, because it can certainly have more than one sun in a system. Yeah, binary star and all that good stuff. I don't know. We'll find out. Because we are planning to do just that here. Planning to create a second sun here, because we can no longer create all these planets because there's no sun anymore. Yeah, so that's a problem. Anyway, and then we also redesigned all our defensive bases. Well, we redesigned our defensive base from this class, the Defender Mark 8, to this class, the defensive base. And the two major changes are, one is that we're now going to have a bridge with actual people on it, so that this thing can gain experience, and all the life support and things to go with that. We took out all the supply components because these are bases, they have endless supplies, and then we changed the weapon loadout on these things. That's the cargo bay. We are going to use no space projector at range 11. Before we have a wave motion gun at range 14, so we sacrifice on the range, but we are going to do skip all shields and armor with, because the ships has to get closer to us to attack anyway, and when they come out of the wormhole they'll be right next to us. After that, we actually have a couple of massive shield depleter here, do 1,000 damage every turn. After that, we'll go ahead and use the anti-polaron beam. We no longer use the phase beam. Oh, that's what I should have done, because before that I actually have a pushing action. I should have pushed it after I shot at it. That would have been smart, but that's okay. So we have two of these, and then we have a bunch more of the point defense, just in case they get far enough and start getting out of range and shoot a missile. We want to be able to take care of those. So that's the changes. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. So the idea for this episode, the next, is that first of all we are going to try and put a bunch of people here, just so that they grow quicker and build things quicker. This looks like we have a bunch of ships coming there to pick up people from our sphere world. So intelligence, we do things. We did not pick up any ship this time. And main thing, that's because if you look at the scores, they don't have any ships left. They don't have any ships left. We picked them all up. That's pretty funny. Well, I think it's pretty funny anyway. So this one here, we already chopped up all the people. Let's go and load up the people from here again. We'll evacuate that system. We'll remove everything from there, and then we'll abandon the colony, which is built a big base on top of their planet. These guys are all, yeah, they all come here to pick up population. That's not cool, man. Now we have 3.6 billion with 3 or 4 ships on it, they'll pick up 600 million people at a pop. Um, Even though we grow really, really quickly, we're growing very, very quickly. Oh, it's now the number one. Yeah, it is the number one. Zenta 7 is now only 3.3 billion. So, yeah, they'll start distributing population from there, which is fine. Okay with that. So we have a bunch of these. We have an ice colonizer over here. The idea is colonize an ice planet somewhere. Ice colonizer. Ice colonizer. I don't remember having an ice planet. Gas giant, rock, rock, rock. Ice. That's odd. I must have missed. Yeah. So we have gas, rock, and then gas, rock. I think. No, it's just gas. So gas, rock, ice. Is that why we want to colonize that one? Or are we trying to colonize something over here? Ah, that would be it. We want to colonize that one. Okay, then we'll colonize it. This one can go ahead and make that planet. Ice colonizer. This one have 154 million people of our people. Okay, these are the fleet. Still building stuff. One more year we'll get that thing. Yeah, so this is the new layout. Has actual people now and life support and all that good stuff. Yeah. So that was fleet something or another. Defensive fleet 1. One of those. 2. One of those. It's still being retrofitted though. So missing a few of these gun. This fleet is going to warp over there and see if they can do some more damage or just be scrapped. This is fleet 4. This field builder is building. Okay. So with that in mind, I think we're just going to go to the next. Build all these things, that's fine. That was probably be at this system, yeah. We'll pick that up too. We'll pick that up as well. No calculus drop. Okay. It's interesting that they decide to drop cargo onto that little planet. Or drop population on that planet. We built the Star Maker. Yay! Star Maker constructed. That's awesome. Alright, let's go to the Star Maker first. That's That's freaking awesome. I'll move like over here, and when we get there, I think we'll actually save the game um, and see what happened when we make a star out of nothing. And we also build. Let's do construction. Build one of these. This will be our Lolo with an I. And I think I might change up the design of this again so that the sentry base is going to be obsolete. This one get retrofit to a step 2. Another one over here. This will be Galamus base. Galgamus base rather. Triple O2. Retrofit this to a Mach 2. Or step 2. So this fleet now is free to go do things. We'll stop its order. And our thing will move over here. We'll do a manual attack on that, take out the satellite, and then we'll build a thing on it. Let's go to the ER construction. Put this one too. This will be Toltron based triple O2. Tran triple O2. Also retrofit 2. A step 2. Then we build a one of these. That is going to colonize this one. Yeah. Doesn't really matter which one we colonize. Really, it's going to colonize all of them at some point. Okay, let's go to the ships. That's our planet maker. Let's make a planet. Boom. And then we'll move it to the next asteroid. This one here too. Yeah. Now this one over here, we're going to load up population from here. Then we'll go and drop our population here. This one, trying to drop things down here, which we're building a atmospheric thing. So I'm going to go and drop that down to here. Population, oh no, that's not what I meant. Stop that order. I want you to drop population here. That came from over here, I believe. No, came from over here. Somehow they really want to put population down here. Not sure why. Okay. At least if they drop population on that base, they won't kill anything, so that's fine. So that's everything that we need to worry about this turn, I think. Just look at the ships real quick. bunch of defender Mark 8. We have a bunch of defender base. And we have a few Mark 8 step 1 that are being brought to Mark 8 step 2. Okay. So we have slowed down our attacks because we are in the defensive phase right now. We'll attack all these places, and then we go into defensive to build all these warp points, and then we'll move forward again. Okay, that thing is in position. This one is going to be definitely a mining compound. Holy cow. Okay, we build lots and lots of things. Build another research center. Not that we use. We build a whole bunch of space yard now because we are going to build things. Alright, this one is a mining colony. Let's do this first. Standard things. Once again, do wish I have a template. Space yard. Climate control, value improvement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Space yard. Atmospheric, climate control, value improvement. Monolith. There we go. Forgot that this one is not a breathable atmosphere one. Okay, so that is that. Intelligence. We're probably not getting much done. That's okay. We'll build another one of these. This is Yoshri. Base level 2. Yoshri. We are going to retrofit this thing to a step 2. Go to the fleet. That's Yoshri right there. And this one has nothing there. Go ahead and disband this fleet. We are going to scrap both of these. Boom. No more ships. Fleet 4 over here. This one will be retrofit to step 3. Boom. This fleet can now move because it's already built the base things. So let's just warp. No, we're gonna go up. Clean out this. Clean this out. So we start over here first. Field builder here. I think we'll go to. It could be there. We can collapse that nebula. We want. That's a. That's just not colonized yet. Over here. Except these guys don't have endless supply, so we should supply them first. this one here, we want to move that way, so we'll move it here. And fleet number 3 is also done. This one get retrofit to step 3. Fleet number 3. We'll go and warp down here. Now we'll clean this out. Yes, we'll definitely do that. Two movement points. We'll go somewhere. This one here, we already did that. Oh, that's the only one, huh? Fleet 2. Okay. Over here, we are upgrading already. Over here, upgrade already. Over here, need to upgrade. Step 3. Over here, also retrofit that to the defense base. And now I was saying that I want to redesign this base so that we can obsolete the other one. And what that means is I want to have a extra sensor. That's it. Just one extra sensor. So sensor, can do a hyper optic. EM passive scanning. So it doesn't really matter what we have here. So that's 40 kiloton. If I build this, then I can take the other base out, the sentry base. Tankion, active scan level 4. Detect cloak ship. Detect hidden ship. Hidden ships. So that's just 3 of these things. Right. So I can do hyper optic. I can do cloak as well. If I do cloak, is that under shield? It is under shield. Yeah, so shield prevent level 3, active, passive, psychic, graphic, and temporal scan. So if I do sensor and stick a, do cancel first. A couple things. First of all, this one, it has everything. And a mine layer. One mine layer, 30 kiloton. Lay 2 mines and 60 kiloton. Two mines and 60 kiloton. So that's slightly bigger. Yeah, so it's slightly bigger. So that's the sentry. The other thing that I have is the large space yard. This thing here. Oh, it's only a battle station. That's interesting. This thing also have a whole bunch of this stuff. But this definitely is a shorter range thing though. Range 10. So it would be better to upgrade it to the other thing. So we can obsolete both of those things. That would be good. That would be good. Okay. With that in mind, let's go and upgrade this thing. And I'll bring the sensor stuff in. So take the long range scanner out, put it back in, and then do we do Tankion or hyper optic? I think hyper optic is, yeah. Do that. Take that out, stick that back in. And then 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I do unit launching. So I can do one of these mine layer. $560. $620. That's enough for us to build a unit. I can launch 4 mine. So that means I have to take 3 of these off. Is that a viable design? I think so. Shield. 2, 3, take 10 of these guys out. Put another 10 back in. This is 25, so 5 is 125 a turn. 10 these emissive armor. These are pretty nice. Negates any damage 30 or less. Now have a look at weapon report. Weapon mount, let's say do heavy base mount. These things will do 120. Maybe this much then? No, still do 120. Never mind. I was trying to see if maybe, just maybe, the missile will be able to affect this when it's far enough, but that's not true. Weapon mount is going to be massive base mount. So 2 of these guys. Take things out front, and then shield depleter. Phase power on beam. I mean anti-proton beam, and then we push it away. And then 7 of these. Okay. So this thing can detect cloak ships. That's the idea. That way we don't have to build the secondary sentry base. So with 2 of these, we should be able to shoot up a whole bunch of 14 missile. Let's call it the defender. So this one here, 3700, 1000. This one is less, only 620. That doesn't show much. But down here, weaponry has changed, so we shoot first and then push. We can lay 4 mines a turn. That may be worth it doing. And we no longer need a sentry at each gate. I think that is worth doing. Okay. So we'll obsolete this thing. We'll obsolete this thing. And we are going to obsolete this thing. Need be, we just build 3 of those things, and that'll be a lot more effective than 2 of the other one. Okay. That makes me feel better. So now I'll go ahead and retrofit. Can we retrofit this one still? Sure can. So this one have a few damage component. Hyper optic, mine layer, mine layer. Go ahead and build. Large mine, 1 turn. Does this thing have cargo space? It does. So let's build some of those. And over here we'll do the same. Retrofit to a defender. Here we'll do the same. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and scrap the other ships. This one can build some mine. 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 That one is being retrofit. These are being retrofitted. So that's fine. Yeah, we can also transport some mine over this way and lay them out as well. Or just go ahead and do that. And then this one here. What's it building? 0.6 year, take that off. It'll take 2.7 years to build one of these. Build one of these instead. We'll upgrade it up. Over here we'll do the same thing. Go ahead and cancel that. Yes. It'll be faster to do it that way. Okay. That's a lot of work to upgrade these guys. We don't even have one of those in our home world, but that's okay. Ship wise, we have this thing. Oh. Save the game. LP 31. Let's go ahead and create this next time. After I save it, so we'll do the first thing next time. Let's go ahead and attack this here and lose that ship. Have a ship here. Also couldn't drop anything down because this thing is full up. Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop population onto that planet. Can't view the order though. This one, go and create a planet. And we move it here. Yes. It's kind of hard to see this asteroid right here. That's the star maker, planet maker, star maker, planet maker. Okay. So next turn, we'll go ahead and create this star if we can. Save it again. So thank you very much for watching, and looking forward to see you in the next episode. Have a nice day. Bye bye.